Your man needs some emotional support and reassurance right now, and that is a completely normal, healthy thing to want, to need, to desire, to have in a healthy give and take relationship. And I am getting that this is for somebody who is in a true relationship. It does seem to be a monogamous relationship at that, and with somebody who is a man. So if you're like, what man, what relationship? This is just not your reading. Don't stress about it. Sometimes you get readings on your FYP that are not for you, and maybe me saying that sentence was the message you needed from this video. This is for somebody who is in a healthy, connected relationship with a man. This is not about an ex. This is not about a third party situation. This is somebody who would say, I am your man, okay? And this man of yours, he needs some support right now. And it's not like he's always just draining from you. He needs some support right now because he's going through it. I see the very first card that came out about this reading for him was this Tower card. He is feeling like his whole world is just very chaotic right now. He's trying to navigate these really turbulent times, these really turbulent waters. And it's really hard, and this is really like all that he can think about with the Ace of Crystals. He's struggling with this, and really what he needs from you is love and support. He's not really asking for very much more besides that. It's kind of like he just needs your presence. He needs your comfort. He needs your love in whatever way that is. I do think that a lot of times you might feel like the way to love is through acts of service, and I think like, yes, there are some like acts of service that would be helpful for him, but I feel like it's more the reassurance. It seems like what he really needs is like your calming presence, that energy, and then and maybe calming touch, okay, like that just physical energy, like exchange, calming presence, or the peace, especially with the dove. That's really what he's really needing. But then also the words of affirmation, that you believe in him, that you love him, that you still respect him, even though he's going through these difficult times, because I can see he's having a hard time like seeing himself clearly and like thinking positively about himself. And that is something that you can provide to him. The words seem to be especially what he needs, because I kept on hearing tell him, and I couldn't tell if I was supposed to go to the song Tell Him by Lauryn Hill or Tell Him by the Exciters, and I was kind of getting both, and honestly the messages are very similar. If you hear any song called Tell Him, that could be a sign of synchronicity for you, but I focused more on the song Tell Him by Lauryn Hill, and a lot of what was standing out to me was the idea of like, let me be patient, let me be kind, let me be unselfish without being blind. I feel like you maybe are somebody who has been overly caretaking in past relationships. Maybe you're hesitant to like be over nurturing, or like you've maybe gone too far into like letting somebody be almost like codependent with you. Maybe you've had some difficult relationships where you're like, yeah, you've just like you've overgiven. And so there might be some places now where you're trying to learn, like you still want to be patient, you still want to be kind, you still want to be loving, you still want to like show up in this best way, but at the same time you're a little bit trying, like you're having a bit of a difficult time finding that balance of like, how do you support while also maintaining your boundaries and not like dipping into some of the like toxic or unhealthy or patterns that you had maybe in a previous relationship that you don't want to do again. And I see that's what you're kind of working through. I want to help you know if this reading is for you, so I do have initials for you, and these seem to be your initials, so I'm not really worried about what his initials are. I'm getting that these are your initials. Okay, so I have HDLF TBJC. And I'm also getting that maybe you have high cholesterol, just another little synchronicity. I want to tell you more about what he's going through, how you can help him through this, what things you can say to him, and what outcomes I'm seeing for this relationship. So we're going to do some additional parts. Make sure you're following me so you don't miss any of them.